Well, hi there, Internet. My name's Court, and you've got courtside seats for my review of the brand new net flick, All the Bright Places. Let's do it. All the Bright Places is a drama romance from director Brett Haley and Netflix. Based on the novel of the same name by Jennifer Niven, the film stars Elle Fanning, Justice Smith, Kelli O'Hara, Keegan-Michael Key, Luke Wilson, and Alexandra Shipp. The story of Violet and Theodore, who meet and change each other's lives forever. As they struggle with the emotional and physical scars of their past, they discover that even the smallest places and moments can mean something. So this movie is based on a YA romance novel, and therefore I am not the target audience for the movie. I watched the trailer and I just thought, yeah, this flick isn't for me. I'm not gonna watch it, I'm not gonna review it, forget it. Then I thought, whatever. Give it a go, you never know. And I'll say this straight up, the movie had a lot of the problems I was thinking that it was gonna have. It's pretty schmaltzy at times, a lot of the dialogue is really rather cheesy. It gets pretty heavy-handed with its themes. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sure I buy teenagers quoting Virginia Woolf at each other. I don't get it. Having said that, I like this movie more than I thought I was going to. And a lot of that is down to the performance of the two leads. Justice Smith plays Finch, a guy who has a lot of trauma in his past, and he deals with his racing mind by writing down his thoughts on post-it notes and plastering them all over his room. Elle Fanning plays Violet, who's become incredibly antisocial after the death of her sister. And I really like the two of them in this film, particularly Elle Fanning, who is really good in it. Their chemistry is palpable, and in spite of myself, I really found myself wanting to see them make it work. I will say I'm not sure why Keegan-Michael Key is in this movie. That man is hilarious and it's not a comedic role. Maybe he wants to try some dramatic acting, I get that, but it's not really a heavily dramatic role either. It just seemed like an odd casting to me. Now, it's been a minute since I was in high school, but I will say that as heavy-handed as the movie does get at times, a lot of it really did strike a chord with me. And I remember feeling a lot of this kind of stuff when I was younger, because these things are fairly universal. That said, the movie goes out of its way to show that everybody has their issues, which of course is obviously totally true, but sometimes I found the movie got a little bit bogged down with that rather than just focusing on the two leads. But even though I'm not the target audience for this movie, I'm not made of stone. And I found myself a couple of times in the movie getting legitimately emotional, and that is, again, down to the performances of Smith and Fanning. They really sold it for me. And the climax had me really quite choked up, but then unfortunately the movie decides to end with this monologue, and it felt out of place and really rather cheesy. I review a lot of movies, and I always tell myself when I go in to go in open, and I do, I make a point to try and do that, but there is always some kind of a preconceived notion. You can't just turn that off. And it's really nice when a movie like this can completely surprise you. No, I didn't love this movie, but like I said, I liked it a lot more than I thought I was going to. Now, I don't have a proprietary rating system as of yet, so I'm just trying to figure out what I'm gonna give All the Bright Places. And I think I'm gonna give All the Bright Places a...
Okay, I invented Post-its.
Out of 10. So now I wanna know, have you seen All the Bright Places? What did you think about it? What is your favorite young romance film of all time? Whatever your thoughts, hit the comments below. Let's discuss. If you enjoyed this review, please smash that like button and give it a share if you really enjoyed it. And hey, why not take a second, do me a favor, click subscribe and ring that bell to subscribe to my channel for more movie reviews, entertainment news, trailer reactions, all that good stuff. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.